Yes, the life insurance policies that are offered by retail life insurance providers are medically underwritten, right? So what's involved in that process is, firstly, it's a questionnaire over the phone, typically speaking, right? And then what's going to be determined is they're going to ask you a number of different questions around your medical history, around, could be heart conditions, mental health, height and weight, and general health questions, as well as your family history and a number of income and occupation questions. Now, the key thing to bear in mind is that 90% of applicants are just going to need to do that health questionnaire. The next thing that might be required is they might say to you, well, based on that medical condition, we need to maybe get some further information from your doctor or GP around a particular condition that you might have disclosed. So that would be the next kind of stream of questions that might come, and that's normally directed straight to your doctor, and that's all paid for by the insurance company. The next one is where we need something like a fasting MBA 20 or a quick check. And typically speaking, here again, that's going to be paid for by the insurance company. And this is where that kind of medical check question comes in. And that's normally going to be performed either by your GP or a mobile nurse, here again, or paid for by the insurance company. And here again, it's not very often that we see these tests being requested. It will be requested if you are applying for high levels of cover, or you might have a particular medical conditions where they need to get a more up-to-date reading. So that would be a particular time when a medical test would be required. Otherwise, the key thing here is always to remember, when you are applying for a policy, be open and honest and comply with your duty of reasonable care. At the end of the day, answering and addressing these questions now is going to help you at claim time. So I always say to customers, it's best to tell them now and be open and upfront, because at claim time, it's going to make the process so much more smoother. So essential, whatever process you need to follow based on your particular circumstance, just to be open and honest as possible, and I suppose just to work through the process with your particular specialist broker who could help you with the application.